So here we have MATIC on the 3-day time frame. This one did reject this price point right here, and the only cause for concern about this entire piece of price action is the fact that we were residing with a good looking grind line for almost 6 months, and as soon as you lost this entire region to the downside, the momentum has been kind of negative, and the price action structure has been all about formulating lower highs again and again and again, which brings me on to a key point that until MATIC is below this price point on a closing basis, most likely you will continue your downtrend. And even in the mid time frames, you did resolve the squeeze to the downside as well, or rather we can talk about this entire symmetrical triangle breaking down right here, guys, which probably has good looking targets all the way towards these price points at the range lows right here at $1.3 flat. Now guys, what is happening is that the easier side of this entire downtrend has already played out. So if you did not take any short position on MATIC when we were rejecting this price point right here, probably refrain from taking a new short exposure in the market. Wait for a pullback, wait for a good looking bullish reversal coming from these levels, and maybe wait for the price action testing $1.7 regions, and that is when you can load up on your short position once again, and then you can target the range lows. That is going to be all the way towards these price points, guys. 85 cents is what we are going to be targeting on MATIC for good. This is a far-fetched opinion as of now, guys. You can see that the VPVR is also giving us good looking volume ranges as well. You can see, guys, that once we lose this one to the downside, we have a good looking trading range. We have a vortex right here. We have a volume vortex and a 10% range to capitalize on, guys. A 14% range to simply capitalize on, right? If we lose this one to the downside on a closing basis, yes, you will keep on rolling all the way towards $1, and maybe you'll have your eventual bounces in the small time frames, but the overall trend is going to be to the downside, guys. As simple as that. Now there are a lot of fundamental brawls that are happening on crypto Twitter, guys. You can simply compare MATIC with Ethereum as a whole. Now what is MATIC, guys? MATIC is a simple layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, right? This is a simple layer 2 scaling solution, guys. What you can do is, if you have MetaMask, you want to provide DeFi liquidity on something which is very expensive because it's on Ethereum, like Aave or Uniswap. You can change your network to MATIC network, and then you can access all the order books, all the liquidity that is on Ethereum smart contracts as well, right in your MATIC address, guys. That is what MATIC enables you to do. MATIC is a fast scaling solution that is built on top of Ethereum. Now the dilemma right here, guys, the confusion and the discussion right here is the fact that if Ethereum is able to scale, let's just say about 2-3 years down the line, things like layer 2 scaling solutions that are built on different blockchains altogether are probably gonna get irrelevant, guys. The only reason why I say this is because, look guys, if Ethereum is successfully able to scale into proof of stake, or maybe if the entire consensus behind how the Ethereum blockchain is working as a whole changes, maybe Ethereum will be able to do all those high speed scalable transactions within the native blockchain itself, guys, which kind of makes all of these layer 2 scaling solutions completely irrelevant, guys. Completely irrelevant, guys. Any which ways, now the only thing is that most of the risk management in the mid time frame is going to be above this price point. I'm talking from a bearish perspective. With that said, guys, let's simply jump into MATIC's market capitalization as a whole, which is looking a little bullish, guys, which is looking, honestly, which is looking, I think this never stops right here. Holy shit, what the heck is this kind of price action? I mean, ever since the inception, this has been a simple hit to the upside, but guys, just for the fucking sake of it, we're going to be ignoring this IEO candle, guys. This is your insiders putting money into MATIC before it came into fruition, right? And this is your insiders selling MATIC before this entire leg to the upside, guys. A lot of things happened back in the bear market, guys, but it's just all crazy to take a look at right now. Okay, the overall context in this accumulation range is something that we can compare to whatever is happening right here right now, guys. Now once again, if you saw what I spoke of in XRP's video, we are looking at similar situations happening on MATIC as a whole, guys. We're looking at reaccumulation range, a big reaccumulation range that is playing out on MATIC as a whole. Now you do have a good looking clear cut range high which is defined on these levels, and you have a range lows that is defined on this level, guys. So what potentially could happen for the remainder of 2022 is that maybe you will be oscillating between this price point, guys. Maybe you will be oscillating between the resistance and the support that is working in the higher time frames for good, right? So maybe new capital is kind of scared to be deployed into the market, guys, which is why all the money is getting concentrated to, let's just say, hedge funds who have the access to short these crypto assets, guys. If you are watching Crypto Educator right here right now, maybe you are ahead of 90% of the fucking retail crowd out there, guys. We are doing something different here. We're looking at the markets from a completely different angle right here, which is why let's talk about the price action and nothing else in this video, guys. Now the thing is that this trend is over in the small to mid time frames, which is why we can expect MATIC against USD to simply consolidate for some time, let's just say for at least a couple of months, and then formulate an eventual bottom in the market and then maybe go to the upside, guys. Now this grind will also probably lead the price action towards the range lows, which is going to be aligning with the MATIC USD targets as well. So yes, we can see that crazy amount of down moves could potentially play out on MATIC from every single angle, guys. That could happen, that could simply happen. So this is something which is happening in the bigger time frame as well. Most of the risk management is going to be at the recent rejections highs at your $2 regions and $15 billion market capitalization for MATIC. $15 billion on MATIC is your resistance point, guys, in the small to mid time frames, right? Okay, with that said, let's jump into MATIC against BTC, and this is printing in a double top, guys. This is printing in a clear-cut double top, and the down move has just started, to be honest with you. It looks to me like that in the first and the foremost pass. This is your rejection point right here, and you did attempt to go above this price point and failed, guys. So in the small time frames, if you want to decipher this price action, maybe you can talk about daily time frame as well, because the daily time frame has a clear-cut head and shoulder, guys. You had a complex right shoulder, guys. You had two shoulders under formulation. The third one is also third one was trying to do something different in the market, but nope, you simply got rejected. Now what is going to be happening is that maybe you'll meet your downside targets coming from this entire head and shoulder. That will lead the price action on the BTC comparative ratio all the way towards your 2800 Satoshi levels for good. That is going to be another most likely 30% down move coming from these price points, guys. Yes, you got it right. Or did I? Think I got it right. Anyways, a 26% leeway to capitalize onto the downside, although markets will be shaky and choppy. So proceed with risk management, guys. Proceed with plans. Proceed with the money that you don't really have to pay your bills with. And the risk management is going to be at 4200 Satoshis for good. If you see MATIC against BTC going above this price point right here, maybe it'll get into a big form of chop, guys. That is when it'll get back into a non-trending environment. That is when you can zoom into this asset and then you can trade maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes time frames for good, right? But until this is in a trending motion, the bigger trend is picking up. The bigger move is just picking up, guys. MATIC is going to go for a humongously bearish move in the market. That is something which I'm at least counting on, right? For full disclosure, I'm short on MATIC, guys. Okay, with that said, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, bell, like, subscribe. Guys, are you even hitting the bell icon? If you're not doing that, it's completely fine. Anyways, I'll catch all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.